Um, well, when was I sleeping? Um, did what happened to the battle? It seems you have no recollections of what happened, huh? Then that means you truly must put all your effort, including your mentality and spiritual, to that battle. Well done, well done. Wait, is that mean? Did I? Yes. Does a small guts pose? And with that said, as a punishment game of sort, I'm prepared for anything. That was an amazing display of battle. So, whose head do I have to decapitate in order to make this? In order for the make this to work. Yeah, command me including anybody's head here, including my own, and it shall be done. Whoa, whoa, that's not golden. No beheading, no chops on the head, girl. Just, no chops on the head, lady. But just, um, I need you to play in the woods a little bit further from now on. It's just one of those things. Huh? Just only that? That simple? Yeah, it's, as long as these friends of ours don't get near the cottage or the sensory field, your friends won't get spotted by anybody or anything dangerous after all, so. I don't think Miss Raiko would feel very tense or very nervous about the situation if they were to be a little bit more furthered on beyond the barrier, is what we're trying to say. It's just that, we don't want anything bad to happen. It's just that we just want to have a safer perimeter, just in case. I don't really know what you are trying to pull, but I agree. I've started to get tired of this little section to explore and investigate, after all. I'll go deeper into the woods. Maybe I would find new mountain friends here and there, after all. Then if that's the case... Wait, so imagine Ushi riding on top of a demonic boar and just tries to ride... Yeah, just legit rides the boar like a horse. And he goes, "Hi-yo, let's go!" There it is, see? And then everybody's fucking following him through. What the hell? She's actually on top of the boar. Demonic boar, and just left with the gang. Anywho. I heard that this singularity was a horror? Something fearful? I heard that this place was full of those things, but... Maybe people like her can get through it, and people like her will have no problem with these kinds of things. Naturally, I bet she's strong enough to handle anything that gets thrown at her. Fearless is what you're trying to say, huh? It's the arrogance of the heart, or some would say the leisure of not being afraid. Well, when it comes to that, I could say the same thing to you, You think so? Leisure, huh? Or very open, or very... very open, very leisure, very, open-minded. I don't think I have that. If I were to be manifested as an actual hero, yeah, if an actual hero to be here, no matter what kind of crisis situation they're on, they're always say that they'll always have strength enough to have fun during a crisis times. It's only natural, but I wonder if that's the case. Maybe I learned something here. So essentially, Mando Karido is saying that in order to become a true hero, you always have to display a strength, even during crisis, that, you know, you still can be easygoing. I see. I've learned a lot today. Well, with that said, Lady Miss Raiko's mission is here and now over. Let's go back and get some food, huh? Oh, indeed. A rice / a meal after a good fun is quite exquisite after all. Especially with the blessing of the mountains that we live in and traversing. That itself is delicious and delectable to its finest. See? It's like today's dish will probably almost compare evenly against the Crimson Head Crimson Head Chef, aka my daughter, aka Beniema, right? It says Beni Okami, which means that aka it is my daughter, right? So right now it says, after a good time of play, eating good food almost equate as deliciousness as my daughter's cooking. I like how Mando Karido, I think, is just kind of following behind him and walking. And just imagine Toda just going back and then just grabbing him, putting his arm around his shoulders and be like, of course, it will be all for our friends here. Of course it'll be for friends and all. That also includes you. We are all soldiers and warriors of different times and lands, but our wills and objectives are the same. Let us eat to our content, laugh and conversate together as best as we can, until the night itself sleeps away. Oh, look at Mando Karido, dude. I'm glad that they gave Mando Karido a time to shine. Feels good, dude. Uh-oh. Huh? What is this? Is this another dream? Huh? Who are you? She had 4 fucking hands. Oh, look. Oh, Master. Huh? What happened, eh? Wait, what the fuck? Hokusai-chan. Nanda, what's up? What's with that weird face you're making, huh? Come on now. Before we fight the swimsuit warriors, why don't we go gambling a little bit, huh? Wait, what the fuck? Huh? Uh-huh. Oh, interesting. We're going back. We're actually going back every summer. Hey, what are you doing? Jolter? Everything and manuscripts and writings, and it's all over. So let's go swimming already, will you? Oh, shit. We're losing every summer servant all of a sudden. Hey, hold yourself together. There's still parts there's still parts here and there to fix out. And after all that's done, let's go out and have a great party together. Ah, it's as if something is invading our brain and erasing every summer servant, huh? Hey, Protag, your face looks quite awful. Are you all right? Oh yeah, so that probably is Kiara. Nani tomo aikurushi. And says, wow, quite a lovingly expression. Well, well. I can only get to this far. Maybe that's Abigail, perhaps. Or a brain parasite. You're lucky you've got a guardian. So, I should leave you a very precious hint here. Huh? The fuck was that? Did we connect? Good. We've connected. What the hell was that? It was just a nuisance. It was just trying to bother you. This is the realm between the reality and the dream. It took me a while and some time to bring my legs to over here, but I've taken this place and I've made sure. And in the realization in this quite singularity, my affinity against it is quite terrible. No. Maybe I should say it's too good to be true. Nay. But at this currently, I can't help you anymore. Because the reason is the whole thing is starting at that tiny little singularity, and after all, it's getting more rambunctiously crazier and crazier by the minute. Just think about surviving this entire ordeal. Think of it as that. And so make sure you gather your memories. And yeah, make sure you gather your memories and recordings. Huh? Wait, what do you mean? How? How do I collect them or gather them? There are things to look for. Here and there. It's easy. Whenever you have the time, search through the cottage. That'll be a good hint. And now the special singularity has actually occurred once more. Avoiding this is now inevitable and impossible. But for you, perhaps, you might be able to avoid the worst case scenario. Just be careful of your dreams. Make sure you fight against fear and stand in front of it. And damn it. We're out of time. It seems that the deterioration is faster than I predicted. Just don't forget it. It's fear. Don't forget it. Because this singularity, it's wait, hold up. I feel like I saw a strange dream. Oh. Maybe. Maybe I'm a little tired. Master. Master. Good morning. Hey, good morning, Orbital Matt Cannon. Well, last night. Well done till The sun, yeah, well done till the dawn, the brink of dawn. All the breakfasts are prepared and ready, so whenever you're done dressing, please come on over. All right. Good morning, Master. Morning, Master. Morning. Where's Miss Consort Yu? It seems that she's still ridden in bed. Well, I don't know exactly the truth. It seems that she died after all. Lang Ling is making amends and trying to piece herself together, so in due time they'll come out. Oh, it seems the outside is quite rambunctious today. I will take a look. Do you have an appetite to eat? What, regular, Japanese style food, or Eastern style, or Western, or Middle Eastern? I would like, Japanese food, please. Alright. May I have a moment? Huh? What's wrong, Shikibu? I don't know if they were affected by the last night's combat status, but it seems these magical beasts are very excited, especially in the mornings. I believe I might be able to take care of it myself, but... Well, leaving you all by yourself while eating breakfast does not sound quite well at all. So let's do some light exercise. Think of it as a warm-up, radio exercise. Understood. Hi, I'll be joining too. Well, it's not actually a radio exercise, but... Alright, let's do this. Please, if you wait a bit, Mr. Emiya. Now, when it comes to radio exercising, we gotta get a stamp. Hey, just ask Musta after the battle, alright?
Why? Everything is over. I'm quite hungry.
Let's get back to the cottage, shall we? Shoot. I feel like I didn't cook up the rice. What? Hello, Mr. Emiya. You alright with soup and bread? Well, I like both too, but... Master, what's wrong? Just now, something... No, I'm sorry. Oh, did you guys see it? Damn it. It seems that I've made a fatal error. But what the hell is this mountain? It's almost as if it's alive on the internal side. Stop. Yeah, I need to start thinking, or else I won't go forward. I gotta take a rest a bit. Hey, welcome home. Oh, so you're awake. Well, I guess I can't just... Yeah, I can't just rot away for eternity, you know? Is you being dead was all a dream yesterday? Nope. Sadly, it was not a dream. I died once. I died. I just got killed. Well, after some time, I kind of came back alive, though. It seems that your spirit origin is quite sturdy and strong, my dear. Huh? To be perfectly honest, I died from an attack that obviously shouldn't have killed me in the first place. You gotta understand, just because some axe got buried into my head, I don't die, you know that? But for some odd reason, I did die. Good morning, everybody. Yesterday was quite the hassle, wasn't it? Yeah, it really was. Shit, what are we doing today then? I've had a conversation with Mr. Emiya, and we've agreed we should go outside first. Alright, whatever. I'll just follow around here and there. I'll be hanging around here. She's right. Whenever it comes to morning, let us secure our supply line and prep for the afternoon investigation. That is a good line. Yeah, that is a good line of works. Good morning, everybody. Everyone, may I have a word? Emergency. Immediately outside, there's been a situation. Huh? Is Lancer dead? Please look at this. Huh? That's some sort of building. It's much higher than a cottage. Were there any buildings like that around? From what my memories have been telling me, there was no buildings in that direction until now. Mr. Sigurd, how about you? A cat? No. Tower? No. A very modern-esque structure, I take it, for certain, but anywho, something that was very eye-catching. I can't remember for the life of me that I remember. Hey, can I ask something? There's some weird house that's already been there all of a sudden without my knowledge, too. We could definitely need to check that out, you know. I think Emiya's checking that out right now. Ah, I see. As expected of that red mantle dude. He does good work, huh? Oh yeah, Sigurd. What is it that you've asked so much? Oh yeah, your Valkyrie girls that they've been handling. How's that going? Last night I've confirmed with my beloved, but in recent mornings I have not seen them. Understood. Alright, though. Did Suruzu and the others, maybe were they persuaded forcefully? Maybe perhaps they were taken in by force? No. I just was told, I was just told to teach them how to do Lancer works, all that. I got bored, so I thought I could give him a lesson or two. Ah, is that so? Thank you very much. If it is the child of light's training at hand, I would be delighted so. I would let the children, I will let the girls know. Alright. Well, I'll be hanging around here randomly, alright? Understood. Leaving that building aside, let's go eat some food, shall we? Musta, what will you do? Well, I think I'm gonna follow Consort U, or Crimson Beauty. That is for certain. She have died once, after all. I, too, would have some worries as well. Alright. If you want to know where she is headed, she went towards the forest. If you run now, you probably might catch up.
Hey, thanks.
Huh? Masta? What's wrong? You're accompanying me walk through the forest? Well, whatever. There's nothing, around here that's worth checking out, You're enjoying just watching me? Hey, that sounds like a rude thing you just said, I don't know why, but I'm quite sleepy, even though I just recently died. Would you like me to rub your shoulders? What the hell? What the hell did you eat? Well, if you're gonna do it, I guess it's not bad to ask. Ah, yeah, right there. Nice. Yay, aren't you? You're getting good at this. Well, you're not as good as that mysterious chiropractor, but... Isn't it nice, the forest? Well, it seems that this forest is a little cursed. Curse sensitive, but... Cursed attributed. Cursed, anger, sadness, the feeling emotion of defeat. Humans really do absorb really unnecessary stuff, Whenever it comes to anger or regret or revenge or jealousy, make sure you keep it to a make sure you keep it to a degree, all right?まして自分を構ってる人に毒手を放って殺害する教徒が本当の殺人案件よ。So it's essentially she's talking about Semiramis here. It says that the fact that the people who cares for you or people who cared for you, the fact that you would offer them a poisonous sake, aka poisonous alcohol, and force them that they've suicided, you really think that this shit's gonna be a very murderous intent. I'm not gonna do any of that. All right, I'm not doing any of that. Good. Well, that's good to hear. Changing the topic back. Just because you become hated or you hate something, it doesn't mean you'll become just because you don't hate or not hate doesn't mean you'll become a holy person, I'm not trying to force you this attitude. After all, your guys' history is, connected by caring for each other, right? And all that stuff. So, that's all good and fine for now. Miss Miss Consort, you really say something weird when it comes to conversation, do you? Hey, hold up. What do you mean by sometimes, huh? I'm always trying to lead you as a senpai here, always. I know it sucks, but I believe, I know, yeah, I know I'm gonna leave you alone, but I'm gonna be heading somewhere else real quick, okay? Oh, alright. Have fun. I feel like we're having too much fun or relaxing a little bit more than we'd like. Oh, Master. In a place like this, all dazed out. What's wrong? I see. Well, early in the morning, shutting yourself and playing video games is a fun of its own, but we're in the mountains after all. Why don't we do something mountain-like experience? Like, for instance, I like how she has a Beat Saber still in her fucking hands. This time, we do have a this time we have a cottage in hand. But regularly, when a human tries to live into the mountains, that existence of it very much eludes and destroys the whole concept. Yeah, in order to live into the mountains, you have to secure supplies and a rooftop over your head. Those two must be done immediately. Well, there has been a special circumstances where you're being thrown into the wood butt-ass naked to survive. There's a special situation too, but anywho, I believe we should definitely, we should definitely try to train for survival, for shelter, and food, food capturing. So first things first, we have to cut down these trees to make wood supplies or cut woods. But then again, it seems it might be a little difficult starting from that side. So let's start making a roof over our heads. Maybe we should start from there. When it comes to survival, if you create a place to sleep, it's get renamed to shelter. Shelter can be environmentally great in any sort of situation. After all, shelter can be made in the jungle and the desert, and there are some things that deserts can do and desert can do and jungles can't, and vice versa. Right now, we are living in a normal jungle environment, so we should be able to efficiently make this sort of thing. But if we're in the desert, please do remember that the sun is your strongest and biggest enemy after all. So, sometimes it's kind of best to dig a hole on the ground, and hop on in is one of the options. Well, usually whenever we try to dig holes and other stuffs like that, we need to get permission from the campsite and the camp guardians. But it seems that since there's no people, let's just do it as let's just practice as if it's an emergency situation. And I hope they can forgive us for it. I think it should be fine. I agree. Oh, what are you guys doing? You guys seems to doing some fun stuff. I got kind of bored, so... Oh, Billy the Kid. A thief. If you would call me outlaw, I think that's the better term for it, if you can. Anywho, you are a very person who is a criminal, after all, aren't you? But whatever. Hey, thanks for letting me join. I think you were, I think if you were someone else, which is, I forgot what's her name. Oh, forgot her fucking name. I forgot her name, chat. He says if you were somebody else, you probably, she probably would have just beheaded me on the spot. Maybe perhaps that person is more cutthroat when it comes to separating themselves with, certain things. But anyway, let's try to do our best to create the shelters together, shall we? Understood. No matter which situation that you're in, make sure to have something very important, which is to protect yourself from the wind in any situation, in any place possible, if you're going to be outside. Even if a place of an environment is very warm and spacious, when it comes to nighttime, it can get super cold to the point of it can harm your body. Therefore, if you were to collect these dead leaves or fallen leaves and build up a little pile here, and if you were to use these sticks and metal with it, man. This brings me back. I definitely had a lot of time sleeping outdoors with friends. And make sure you create enough space that you have moisture and warmth between them. The survival's most important part is the craftiness and basics. If you don't have any spacings, moisture, or any sort of warmth, make sure the more warm, so you don't freeze and you don't actually touch the ground. So you need to have spacings. And then the fact that you need to make sure that if any of those breaks, you won't be in utter danger. While figuring all these criterias and requirements, you have to make rooftop and shelters and wind blocks and all that stuff. And if you were to figure it out and come up with your own unique craftsmanship, you can make some cool stuff. I agree. Like in modern terminology, even if you're in the mountains, bringing a plastic sheet, it will be very beneficial. Even that helps out, you know. And then after all, that plastic sheet can be a perfect anti-rain to protect you from the storm, if not the rain that comes down from the forest. Yes, exactly. I'm learning. Thanks for teaching me. No, it's my pleasure. Now that we've already figured out some rooftops and ready to go, maybe we should take a rest and conversate and discuss what we should do next. All right. Then maybe this is a good little present for you all. It's I'm going to give you my harmonica performance. But if you got any song requests, let me know. Whenever it comes to able to perform it with my harmonica, it might be a different situation, but I'll try. Senpai, it seems that your mornings you've been all over the place, but I see. You were at the forest. Yeah, you were at the forest side with Crimson Beauty, aka Consort U, and you were making shelter with Miss Tomoe. A very outdoor-like experience. I would love to join you. I would have loved to join you. Now that tomorrow will be our next goal, let us complete our objective in this current situation. In this entire morning, we've tightened and strengthened the defense in the cottage field. I've asked Surusu to help me out, after all. As expected of my beloved. Your doings are very elegant. And I did the same. I went out there to check out that modern building that we detected early on. Nothing fancy moved on forward, and it doesn't seem like any residents lived there. But something eerie was definitely feeling it when I stepped foot. It's a mansion in the very deep ends of the woods. I believe that in these modern days and age, it kind of happens. So it was a mansion, huh? Maybe I can give you a road to that room. So, yeah, it seems that you've already made a pathway to that room. So I will follow suit. What do you mean? Huh? In that mansion, my guardian is there. Yesterday the mansion disappeared, so I couldn't see it, so I couldn't return, but... Huh? A guardian? Well... I was summoned here as a servant, and I met him there, but, I guess... The fact that, have no memory or recollection of being a human or Yao Bikuni, I was told that a girl like you all alone in the depths of the woods? Impossible. It's illogical. It's insane. If you got no place to go, then follow me. I'll throw you a room or two. And I kind of became under his wing without asking him. And it was very annoying, or I was too lazy to decline, so I kind of lived there for a little bit. If I were to call it in modern term, it's a safe house, I think. Even though the room is utterly graveyard of trash. I see. It means that somebody that you know lives there, correct? No. I really didn't want to know his existence whatsoever. I'm going to say it again. I have no memories of the past after all. I'm gonna ask you just to be sure. Can we trust that guy? No. We need to figure out if that thing is a servant or a human in the first place. Well, I don't think Lily can determine that. After all, he seems quite frail and weak-bodied and doesn't feel like he's fitted for combat. And if you say if he looks like a servant, He doesn't look any sort of the servant. But you gotta understand though, a person who lives like that, sometimes I really think that, if a modern person lives like that in the dump, you know, mm, if I were to think, yeah, if now I think about it straightly, I really wonder who that guy is. But, I know for a fact he's the least dangered person in the world. But trusting him might be another topic. A very vague and interesting valuation of him. I believe that if their humanity is straight on forward, I think the person can be trusted. If a person would protect you like that. It says, yeah, a true warrior. A warrior that has all his armor shined and ready to go and have a very positive attitude. I believe he's the exact opposite of that type. But, if I were to go with you, maybe he would believe some crap that we say. Because I usually clean his room of the trash and give him coffee and I was giving him nice food. I've never heard him thank me before though. But I'm pretty sure he's really, really grateful of Lily. Well, when it comes to that guardian person, I believe we can't give any decision until we meet him by himself, but well, what should we do, Musta? Now that we know that there is an unknown location of a mansion being found. Alright, let's go there immediately. Let's go, Face. Understood. We'll be preparing to go there immediately. Then I'll lead you the way. So, I'm a female master, right? It seems that the mist is getting thick. Yes, it seems like we're gonna lose our perception soon. We've recorded this route with the runes, so, we should have no problem backtracking it, but I don't know what is going on, so please do be careful and be on our guard. As expected of my bluff. You being on guard. Your face makes quite the cutest remark. Hey, you. I would have definitely died if I didn't have guts, probably. Miss Smash, are they okay? Yes. Mr. Sigurd does accept Miss Brahilda's love sometimes like that, so. Oh, so that's what love is.
I'm queen of the castle.
I see.
I'm queen of the castle.
Nora!
Yes. I believe that is a love affection expression one would call. Very extreme, but yes. I see. When it comes to love, pain is in order. Lily learned something new today. Oh. Hey, I started to see something. Look. Ooh, a very modern, like, drawn mansion. Huh? What the hell? Feels very familiar mansion. What's going on here? Well, it looks quite lonesome or rusted. What should I say? Damn, that shit's abandoned, huh? Are you sure your guardian is in one of these rooms? I understand that you don't believe me. I think the same too when I saw it. He says things like hotel, yeah, there's no service like a hotel room, but there's multiple rooms up ahead. And kind of use any of the room as he feels like. He's a weirdo. So, to be honest, I don't know where he is now. So we might have to check every room. First place, we were here in order to solve this mysterious singularity, and thinking that we might get a hint we've got here. It might be a hassle, but we might have to check the entire room. Yes, I believe that might be the case. So let's start from the very first floor, shall we? We have to do this from the bottom up, huh? That's so tiresome. Well, the situation won't change even if we complain. So let us head forward, shall we? Wow, a very I really like these abandoned backgrounds. A very nice, different art style approach that the artist went through. It seems that the floors are not very good. Very ominous building, isn't it? Well, let's start checking the entire room, shall we? I hope everybody's hearts and souls is prepared. Huh? Why are you having fun in all this? Did you realize? Did you find out? Well, to be perfectly honest, this place is all abandoned, and it kind of seems like the horror game that I used to recently play in the video games. And in order to, completely disadvantageous when it comes to resource gathering. And in order to move forward, you had to check every room. And that was quite the situation. Oh yeah, she's mentioning K&K, huh? She's mentioning the K&K event. Simultaneously, there is an event that it's memeing, which, I forgot what it was. There is a K&K game like where you had to go, it's like a Corpse Party. Corpse Party might be one of them too. Good reference to Corpse Party and a good reference to a K&K event. Every room, every time you open it, it felt very interesting. You've had the nervousness and the high tension of what might come out next. Huh? What the fuck? You get excited? In this place that sounds very you get excited? The fact that we're trying to find this house finding bullshit? Yes, you're exactly right. Well, when it comes to item finding, it's the basics of the basics in video games, after all. Like, wondering if you have any potions. Perhaps maybe... maybe you might need a couple of bullets here and there in order to prepare yourself for just in case or so. This is talking about all, like, the door simulators. So this is talking about the very first Resident Evil. You know how there was the door mechanics? So this is talking about, for modern terms, it's K&K event. For a little bit older terms, it'll be the corpse party. For the oldest terms, it's talking about the very first Resident Evil, where you didn't know what's outside the door, right? Like the zombies could have attacked you through the door. Shit could happen beyond the door and all that good stuff. So, イベントを進めるためのアイテムは so yeah, in order to move on through the event, what kind of event item might be lurking around to trigger some extras, and that is, when it comes to that and expectations and uncertainty mixed together, it does give a unique excitement or flavor to such activities as this. But you are correct when it comes to the current situation. And in the end, of course, enemies could definitely be waiting on the other side of the door. There is always a danger when it comes to that. It seems that the ghost eradication... it seems that we still can't escape from the ghost eradication. Let's get rid of it immediately.